Radiant team ban.
Alright, hello and welcome back everyone. Joey from FMBP Dota here, bringing you game 5 of 5 of the finals. There was a bit of a delay as Misha was at a LAN center, it closed, and he had to drive home. He lives apparently very far away, and now we got Stella R here as a stand-in, replacing Misha, who is a professional player, so we'll see if Stella can fill those shoes adequately. We'll see if I'll probably just keep saying she runs in that mid lane or as the carry role that Misha was playing. Anyway, the bans are underway here. It looks like my intent since the delay got Radiant side with first pick, first ban. So Io, the first ban out, and then Magnus. They did that last game as well. Batrider here banned out by Chibiusa minions. I expect a Nyx ban right here. They might be debating banning out a Coddle and leaving that Nyx through, but if they do, I think my intent's going to take it. They pick up the Nyx. I expect a Coddle out of Chibiusa's minions here. Among something else. Probably Coddle and maybe Nyx. Try to get that Coddle Nyx Shadow Demon tri-lane going. It is pretty strong, but with this Nyx pickup, for my intent, leaves a lot of ambiguity. He is pretty much just seen as a support in a tri-lane these days, but obviously you can run a mid pretty well, so we'll see what happens there.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So taking a bit here to discuss the pick. Yeah, there's a Coddle, had to expect it. We've seen, I want to say it's J&T on the Coddle quite a few times, maybe Chibiusa. So yeah, keep her light Shadow Demon, so opting to get that combo there for the early tri-lane instead of just picking up maybe Coddle Nyx. There's plenty of other carries that'll work with this. Actually, the carry isn't really dependent. And maybe they'll even get a PL on their third pickup unless my intent opt to steal it away on the picking phase here.
Ten seconds remaining.
Sorry, just checking to make sure the stream was working. Looks like it's going pretty good. I upped the bit rate, so hopefully it looks a little bit clearer, and I think it does. So I'm feeling good about it.
Reserve time.
It's on a 2-minute delay, in case anyone was wondering. Same as Dota TV, so watching in game, watching on stream, gonna get the same delay. My intent's turn to pick now. Nyx is very good against a Coddle. He's got that spiked carapace to send that damage back on the Illuminate, and then you know he's going to be stunned for 2.4 seconds at max level, so you can kind of run and get him. And they're going to pick up that Gyrocopter and a lone Druid, so it looks like we're going to see an aggressive tri-lane here, perhaps with Nyx and Gyro. Gyro could go mid. Again, another good hero for ambiguity. Lone Druid could jungle, he could mid, he can go into tri-lane, but most likely going to be an off-lane, safe lane hero. So Lifestealer picked up again. Will it be played by Stella? I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to have to accept Chibiusa playing that Shadow Demon, and J&T here on the Coddle. Sorry, losing train of thought. PL banned out, yeah. They still, even though they've picked up a carry in that Lifestealer, my intent doesn't want to go against PL Coddle, which they were actually able to pick up last game, so, and it worked quite well for them. And if you want to watch that last game, it is currently, will probably be soon on Twitch. It takes a little while to register after you stop streaming, and then upload it to YouTube, which is youtube.com/FMBPDota. So YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, all at the same name. Go check us out, subscribe, like, do whatever you want to do to it. And anyways, I'm dying banned out by Chibiusa's minions.
10 seconds remaining.
Now my intent, the ban goes to my intent. They need to ban out mids, and they need to ban out offlaners. So will they ban out the Clockwork? They do have the first pick coming into the second picking phase, so I kind of expect them to go for a Clockwork. It's good against that Lifestealer. It disrupts, you know, his combat flow. Even if Rage is popped, he gets knocked by the cogs, which is pretty annoying for him. And not to mention Clockwork is an extremely potent offlaner. Doesn't do so well, or as well, I guess, against a 1v3 and as the off lane. But his rocket is able to disrupt the lane enough that he gets XP, usually. So, but I expect Gyrocopter here as this hard carry. They ban out the Puck, which is a really strong mid, nice roaming presence. That Dream Coil to keep people around for that Naix, so he's not going to be kited around. Or even Dream Coil to keep people around for. And Illuminate from Keeper of the Light, which would do a lot of damage. And now the ban goes to Chibiusa's minions. They take out the Jakiro. Is it a respect ban? I'm not really sure. Jamie D had some pretty sick ice paths. Not that that's the most high skill in the game, but either way, it did cause a bit of problems for Chibiusa's minions in that defensive tri-lane. Or no, excuse me. I can't remember the sides now. Whatever. It was a tri-lane clash. I believe my intent was dire, so they were defensive. Yeah, it was an aggressive tri-lane coming out of Chibiusa's minions.
10 seconds remaining.
And now my intent with their last ban, maybe debating who to ban out here. Maybe ban out Quap, pick up that Clockwork. However, Clockwork did really well against Quap last game. Clockwork being played by Orbit, Quap being played by Extravagant. And Extravagant, no stranger to Queen of Pain. He's dominated a couple rounds in the playoffs here for CEVO Season 1 on a Quap, but kind of got shut down by Orbit. And the last ban actually going to be a Weaver. They do have not that much lockdown. Impale and some Lucky Entangles can kill a Weaver early, but either way, Weaver's just super annoying to play against. He's a great offlane hero. Yeah, you can even throw him mid. You can throw him in a tri-lane. You can really do whatever with Weaver. Oh no, Bane banned out. They don't want Bane picked up. No, to counter that Lifestealer with Fiend's Grip. Now the pick goes to my intent. I wanna say a Clockwork, or maybe a Rocket Strat, Gyro, Clock, Tinker. It's just so awesome. But then that would kind of displace Lone Druid. But the Rubik gonna be picked up. He can steal Illuminate, so that's a pretty good pickup. I like it. You know, steal the Illuminate, make Coddle realize how annoying he himself is by just spamming Illuminates right back at him. But we'll see. I mean, other good spells to steal, obviously. I mean, we have Disruption, Soul Catcher, the Poison, and the ult from Shadow Demon. Any ability from him is going to be great. Open Wounds will be pretty nice from Lifestealer, but that'll be hard. He'll be usually raged. But we'll see what he gets. And there's 2 new heroes coming out, so Rubik is going to have all sorts of opportunities to steal good spells. Clockwork going to be picked up by Chibiusa's minions. That I'm going to have to agree with. I think it would have hurt them a lot if it was being played against them. And it's going to help him a lot too. He's a great offlaner. Actually, he'll be 1v1, I think, against Lone Druid. And that can be hard for Clockwork. Lone Druid is pretty dominant in the lane. Clockwork, if he gets rockets and battery assault, can kind of run at LD early and win the trades, even with the bear attacking him.
10 seconds
but as soon as Lone Druid's level 5, I think he'll be dominating that lane, no problem.
5 seconds remaining.
And now the last pick for my intent, what's it gonna be? They got only 17 seconds left to pick here. Let's see what they need. Another... So, Warlock. He could be a support. I think he's better with early levels, so they could run a mid. Oh, what am I on drugs? Obviously he's going mid. Rubik, Gyrocopter, Nyx Assassin, tri-lane. Probably going to be aggressive, LD 1v1, and then Warlock in the mid lane. So if Chibiusa's minion wants to go aggressive with this tri-lane here, and then my intent goes aggressive, we might see some 5-man jungling action to actually scout out where each team is going to go, because they need to know where to put their... They both want to be aggressive, I think, so they need to figure out where to put the tri-lane.
Reserve time.
I mean, my intent's tri-lane, it has a lot of a burst, but I don't know, it's going to be hard to go against a Coddle, so maybe they don't want it, and they'll try to dodge it. But LD, I think, is going to want this 1v1 matchup. But I'll stop trying to analyze that, and we'll see how it just plays out in game here in just a few seconds. And Storm Spirit going to be that last pickup, going one-on-one Dendy style. Or possibly mid lane, and then Clockwork, yeah, going to be 1v1. So let's see, it looks like Zelda is going to be the carry role. So Magic Soap switches over to that Shadow Demon. Chibiusa going to pick up the Coddle. JNT on the clock. Extravagant on the Storm Spirit. Chicken MC actually picking up the Warlock, so this is a little interesting. He is normally the hard carry. He played PL last game. Golems are pretty hard carry though, so we'll see if he gets that Ags out early or not. And that Warlock ult goes through BKB. It's going to be good against Lifestealer. It'll be interesting to see Warlock matched up against Storm Spirit. I think Warlock will be just fine. Remaining. He's got a high last hit damage, a good animation for his attacking, so he'll be able to get last hits no problem. But let's go into an in-game introduction of the teams for Chibiusa's minions. We've got Magic Soap playing that support Shadow Demon, picking up some sentries. Tangos, regen, the usual. Extravagant on that Storm Spirit going mid. This seems to be his build of choice. Moderately quick bottle build, just picks up that Mantle of Intelligence for some extra last hit. J&T on the off-lane Clockwork, going to be going against a tri-lane actually. It looks like they're maneuvering out there is my intent. No wards for him to block camps, so that's not going to be great. Oh, actually no, he's going to be in the tri-lane I think. Okay, this is pretty interesting, I like this. So J&T on the clock. Chibiusa being on that Coddle, he's got the wards, they'll block the camps that way. And Stella going top lane, solo versus LD. And this is actually, I like this. This is a good matchup, Nyx versus LD. And for my intent, we got Incarnate here on the Gyrocopter carry. 6 tangos. Looks like he's got to build into Aquila pretty quickly. Orbit playing that 1v1 off lane on the lone druid here. He's got a stout shield and some stats and regen on his person. Nyx being played by Jamie D. He's going to be... Looks like they're trying to gank... Oh, maybe they're tri-laning the LD in the top and solo Gyrocopter in the bot. But anyway, Nyx being played by Jamie D. Lopert playing that Rubik. Got sentries, he's got a smoke to roam. They're headed into the bot now, so I think they're just going to go down there. And then, of course, last but not least, we got Chicken MC. Very fast bottle build, no regen. He's got his ability for that. He doesn't really care. He's going to get a quick bottle. He's going to spam that Fatal Bonds on Storm. It's going to be pretty tough for Extravagant to stay in the lane, I think. At least around the level 5 mark. And we'll see if Chicken MC, I like, and apparently Dignitas does as well, the pretty much Shadow Word stats build. It's pretty strong, increases his last hit, his right-clicking damage, his early mid-game threat. And all you really need is that heal to dominate your lane, and then 1 or 2 points in Fatal Bonds. And of course, you can skip Upheaval, some people get it, and then of course your ultimate Chaotic Offering. And the bot lane, we got the two heroes that are no strangers to rockets, Gyrocopter and Clockwork. Gonna be the farming heroes in this lane. We'll see how it goes. 58 last hit damage for the Clockwork, 52 for Incarnate, but a really fast animation, so I think he'll be just fine. Orbit looks like he's jungling while in this lane, so he's gonna get some last hits. J&T gets initiated onto by Rubik. He gets thrown up. He gets impaled. Jamie D's taking a lot of damage from the cogs. The disruption is gonna allow J&T to dodge the missile from Incarnate. So good plays there by Chibiusa's minions. The Shadow Demon is gonna make it kind of hard to kill anyone. Nyx is healed back up, but he's got no mana now because of those cogs. And I like this Clockwork in an aggressive tri-lane. He's really strong. Those cogs are kind of going to disrupt anything and maybe even kill the supports that run into it twice. Sometimes we laugh at people that run into them twice, but it's really hard to get away. See that on Fails of the Week occasionally. People just continually running into them until they die, but it does happen. Some pings go out. That's Nyx throwing out a ping there into the jungle. I think they want to stack this camp. This one's warded. So it is going to not spawn. Sentry is down here to check for wards. Oh, that's actually by the Dire to check for wards so that they can roam into the jungle. Let's check out the other lanes. Top lane is going to be a more interesting lane, I think. Orbit, 7 last hits. Stella at 5, so doing pretty well. Nyx, not so shabby in this lane. I mean, he can hit 6 and then he'll never die because he has Infest, but... I mean, depending on the root gaming status of Orbit here with those entangles, he could dominate the lane or he could trade normally, I guess. But a disruption onto Lopert to try to keep him there for the Illuminate. The Illuminate way too late. Cogs go off by J&T. He's breaking himself out now. Incarnate, he's got that Bass up, so he's got some mana regen. Check out mid lane, see how that's doing. Chicken MC, he's got his bottle up. He's got 8 last hits. Storm at 10, so Extravagant doing really well. But now the Fatal Bonds is being thrown out there, 2 in each. Chicken MC maybe going for the kill, maybe being too aggressive even, I don't know. But the Fatal Bonds damage is going to keep Extravagant from going in. He actually had a regen rune. He used it to try to stay alive, but it got cancelled immediately. Obviously, he's taking damage from Fatal Bonds. The bear goes down. Orbit takes some health loss, but he doesn't care. He's got to resummon, and he did that jungle camp. So he's got 15 last hits, and some of those are big creep in the jungle. So he's doing really well in the top lane. Something I guess you can do against a life stealer in that top lane. Just head into the jungle when the wave pushes to the tower and try to get more XP. Hit level 5 before him. Before he gets, well, obviously level 5 before he's 6, but as long as he doesn't have that infest, you can kill with that Just an Entangle. Obviously it goes through rage. I think you can rage out of it, but we'll see how that goes. The most farmed hero right now, Lone Druid, being played by Orbit for my intent. In the mid lane, Extravagant. Looks like he's gonna have to Bottle Crow here. Didn't get the 4-minute rune. It's actually bot, it's DD. Going down there now is Chicken MC. He's gonna pick it up no problem. A ward here. I didn't really mention that for Chibiusa's minions. Where's the wards at here? 1 ward on the top rune for my intent, and that's it. I don't know who's even carrying the other one. Or maybe it was dewarded. I think it was actually here. Extravagant getting really low in the mid lane. That's going to be the first blood. The double damage picked up was enough. So we got that bot rune. Popped the DD, threw a Shadow Word. Bot lane, we can have some action. Nope, nothing going down there. Stella going back to the tower. Orbit going to head into the jungle. Just do the jungle. He's doing really well right now. He's got boots on both. Probably going to get tranquils on his person, then go straight for a armlet on the bear. Extravagant is the first death in the mid lane, so if we look at the gold graph, I obviously expect it to be in favor of my intent. Yes, XP wise, probably pretty even. Oh, with the kill though. Chicken MC being initiated onto now, but that, oh man, Fatal Bonds. A lot of work. The ult is there. Chicken MC is 6, so picking up another kill. He's 2-0 right now at just 5 minutes into the game. Doing really well. He's going to be the highest for net worth, 600 above even the LD, who's the most farmed right now. Nake's actually picked up a chainmail, so wasting gold. Maybe not wasting gold, but it's a pretty defensive item. We can see why it's a good pick up the extra armor against the bear and, you know, 2 heroes attacking you. But what's he going to build out of that?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I'm not really too sure.
Dire's structures are fortified.
JNT looking to get aggressive. Rocket Barrage going over the wall of the Cogs. Incarnate trying to run through Cogs now. Takes an Illuminate to the face. He gets pretty low. The Impale's there. JNT is getting low. Incarnate goes back for an auto attack. It's not going to be enough, but will the homing missile take him out? It is enough, actually. Is that leveled up? I don't know. Just a level 1 homing missile. The Shadow Poison from Shadow Dean being thrown out, getting him pretty low. But Incarnate picking up a kill, and now it's 3-0 for my intent. And again, that XP graph and that gold graph are steadily climbing up now. 1,000 and more to come, gold advantage, and leveling off at about a 2.5k XP advantage right now. If we check out our items, see if the supports have boots. Jamie D, not yet. Lopert, not yet, but I assume it's gotta not be far off. They didn't have the jungle creep to actually farm, but there's a disruption here on Incarnate. Incarnate 1-on-1 right now. Probably gonna go down. The Illuminate's enough. Yeah, Magic Sword picks up the kill actually. So that's a good rebuttal kill on this bottom tri-lane to keep it going pretty even, I suppose, right now. The farm 17 to 12, so yeah, it's a pretty even lane. That being said, the other 2 lanes are going my intense way. Mid especially, top. Who else? Who is top for them? Nake's 25 to 38, so yeah, he's getting out farmed a little bit. It's not so bad. They'll both have a big impact once they hit the team fight stage, but what's going to have a bigger impact is Chicken MC. So much money. He's got mana boots up now. Let's see if he just straight rushes the Aghanim Scepter or goes for a mech and then into Ags. The mech might not be a bad idea for just a better team fight before the Ags. He's going to get the mid tier 1 tower actually. Wow, with Fatal Bonds pushing the lane so hard. Oh, it doesn't get the last hit. Those pesky siege engines. They're pretty annoying.
Dyer's top
But
tower
either way,
is being
mid
attacked like
being
nobody's
dominated right now.
business.
Wow, he actually, I saw the Fatal Bonds. I didn't know he was that low. Storm Spirit goes down in the mid lane to Fatal Bond. So 3-0 is Chicken MC, and then 0-3 here is Extravagant on the Storm Spirit.
Dyer's middle tower is
So
under
let me
an
see. Tranquil Boots going to be
extraordinary
finished up on
amount of
orbit,
stress.
so he can go into his ult form and not be slow as Molasses. So he's got what he needs to continue sustaining this
Dyer's
lane.
middle
JNT
tower
goes
is
top.
under attack.
Are they going to roll the Nakes into the
I
bot
feel
lane? No,
like a
Nakes is
broken
just
record.
opted to go into the jungle. It looks like he's got boots 1, just going to rush a armlet after that. Now Chicken MC rolling around. He's got the ultimate orb, so he's going straight Ags. He wants to snowball out of this. He wants the win here, as I guess the underdogs going into this CEVO Grand Finals best of 5. Just to refresh everyone's memory or any new viewers, Chibiusa's minions came from the upper bracket, so they had a 1-game advantage already at the start of the best of 5. So it was 1-0, and then it was 2-0 with Chibiusa's taking game 2, I suppose. I wasn't there for that, still at work, didn't get off in time. Game 2, I caught the end of to bring it to 2-1. Maybe I should just say game 3. So caught the end of game 3. That brought it to... oh, I'm lying. I caught the end of game 4. Anyway, disruption on Incarnate. Incarnate getting pretty low. Stella's down here, not taking damage from the Rocket Barrage. The Soul Catcher lands on Incarnate. He's going to go down. Lopert's there, throws out a Fade Bolt. Lots of harass, but the bot lane turning a little bit around here. Being aggressive, though, because Chicken MC's rolling in. He's got Chaotic Offering. He's going to drop it on 2. It's going to take out Chibiusa, instantly turn around to get Magic Soap. Actually, not even going to worry about it. Going to continue the chase on Stella. Rubik, actually, Lopert picks up Magic Soap, and Stella, is he going to go down from this? Probably not. He's got Rage. He can live, no problem. But anyway, sorry, I caught the... So game 3, it was 2-1. My intent picked up that game. Then game 4, I was able to watch, missed the opportunity to cast it. My intent went ahead and won that one to make it 2-2. And now you find yourselves here with me in the finals. So this is game 5, both teams at 2-2. My intent off to a very good start. It's going to be really hard to stop this this Warlock if he continues what he's doing. They're going to push some towers to get even more gold out. Now let's check all the supports with boots. Indeed, they have them. All the supports with boots on the other team as well. It is the 10-minute mark, so it's pretty expected. Let's see if there's any big items out yet. It's just really Chicken MC almost. He's 1,500 away from Ags right now. And at this point, he can pretty much farm anything. And sorry, I missed a kill in the top lane there. Top jungle, rather. Lone Druid really far back here. It's going to go down right there to... It looks like all 4 heroes were involved in that. I'm assuming he was diving JNT as he is sitting on about 90 health right now. Magic Soap throws out a new ward. Let's watch that rune spot. Or any rotation to the top lane, because this top tier 1 tower is next on the agenda, I think, for my intent. But really, a team fight in 70 seconds. The bot tier 2, sorry, tier 1 gonna go down.
Sorry, I just noticed
Chicken MC last hits this. He's gonna take it up. He's popping the Shadow Ward on himself. He wants this last hit. He's not gonna get it, unfortunately, but still 200 gold on the bank. Now he's only 1,300 away from Ags, which is... It's gonna be really hard for Chibiusa's minions to deal with. But they got the Nakes Bomb, and here it goes in mid lane. The Nakes Bomb goes out onto Incarnate. Incarnate going down. They're doing a very good job of shutting down Incarnate, actually. Let's check out his farm. He was farming 33 last hits, so 4th in the game. Nakes is beating him. Lone Druid still in first, Chicken MC in second on the last hit category. Check out the net worth. Gyrocopter still in 4th on that. Check out the deaths, however, and he's 1-3-2. Which is a bit unfortunate for him. Doing a good job of that aggressive tri-lane with Chibiusa's minions, aggressive tri-lane to get a couple kills on him down there. But Jamie D's level 6, he's going on extravagant. He pops the Impale. Tops the stun. Shadow Word goes out as well. Thrown back into the cogs. It doesn't really matter. I think the Shadow Word pain's going to be enough to take him out. Maybe not. A fight in the mid lane. Chicken MC gets another kill. He's actually skilling up with people in non-stats. Incarnate's here. He's going on JNT. Chaotic Offering is up. Actually, the damage dodged by Magic Soap, but he's going to go down. He wants Chicken MC, but the heal goes off. JNT going to get away with the cogs. Now the chase continues on to Chibiusa. Meanwhile, Lone Druid just pushing the top tier 2 by himself. So it's looks like a 2-for-1 trade right now, and maybe even 2 tower. Tier 2 and a tier 1 tower out of this. But Coddle not going to let that happen. Chibiusa throwing out the Illuminates. Stella there as well. Orbit, however, does get the last hit on the top tier 1, so he's going to be getting a lot of gold there. And even with all that gold, still 1,000 behind. Extravagant goes in on Chicken MC. Chicken MC's got his heal. The burst is there, however. Oh, Illuminates dodge, not going to be enough. That attack from Extravagant. So that's a good kill for Chibiusa's minions to get right now. It's going to set him back a little bit. Warlock, though. Sorry I'm missing these kills. I mean, we know what it was. It was just Fatal Bonds while he was running away. Maybe a Shadow Word as well. Now in the mid lane, in trouble here. Orbit has joined in the fight. Stella had to rage away. Is pretty low. There's a large creep wave. They're going to have to back up. Shadow Demon disrupting that. A little bit of aggression coming out from Orbit. Not wanting to just farm. So 90 seconds and 120 gold away from an Ags. And I think we're going to see 5-man Dota from my intent. They're going to push all the outer towers. They're going to get Roche and try to break that high ground. Now, the Roche fight will be interesting. I mean, with the Ags, I don't know if my intent can lose when the Warlock ult is up. However, I don't know if Storm picks up an Orchid, which is going to be really far off. A Nake's Bomb onto Warlock may be what is required here. If they take out Chicken MC before he ults. Incarnate doesn't really have much. He's just going Phase Drums Aquila, probably into a Manta after that, or a BKB. We'll see what he needs to get. I mean, there's a lot of AoE damage with this Flak Fatal Bonds combo. Chicken MC, DD, he's got the double damage, he throws out the Fatal Bonds, it lands. Chicken MC though, he's getting burst down, he just died, he doesn't want to die again, he's going to go down here. That Overload hits enough, Extravagant picks up another kill. Stella though, getting pretty low. Extravagant out of mana, trying to go on Lopert. Stella taking a lot of damage. Fatal Bonds still ticking away, he rages up. Storm picks up another kill, he took out Lopert, that's a double kill for Extravagant, so he's catching up after being kind of shut out in the mid lane. And now Nyx goes down to the, I think the Shadow Poison was ticked off. Maybe the Demonic Purge went as well. He drops to Shadow Demon.
Dire's middle tower is under an extraordinary amount
but
of stress.
While that was going down, they actually did lose the fight. And like I said, when Chaotic Offering's not up, obviously they're not as strong.
Dire's middle tower
And that's going to delay the Ags even more. I mean, he could have had it if he got a kill out of that instead of going down. But while that was going on, the tier 2 tower mid lane for Chibiusa took a lot of damage from Lone Druid, who's now kind of farming up a Storm. Phase Venom. Orb of Venom on the Bear, Tranquil on his person. Now he's got 2.3k gold in the bank at 15 minutes, which makes me believe he's going for a Radiance, which makes sense with the Fatal Bonds, but it's not going to be the fastest Radiance, that's for sure. And let's see, check out the experience gap. It's not that big, so everyone's kind of higher levels, the same level. Radiance, a late Radiance, or 20-minute Radiance even, not going to have a huge impact, but with the Fatal Bonds, I don't know, it's going to be pretty nasty. I don't know, I think Armlet Mjolnir might have been a better choice, but whatever. Orbit definitely knows what he's doing. JT gets initiated onto from Jamie D, chain stunning it is a Lopert, and then the hook shot out. Not going to be enough. Chicken MC just throws in that last hit. Ags is finished. It's on the way out on the Chicken. Chaotic Offering is up. So look for a big team fight. Smoked up right here is Chibiusa's minions. I don't know if they didn't want... Obviously, they didn't want the Clockwork to get picked off, but he did, and that kind of ruined the smoke gank. They throw down a ward here for some vision over this on these ways. Everyone's kind of familiar with that ward, I am sure. Thought I pointed out. Anyway, in the mid lane, Extravagant, no Nakes inside, but Nakes is right by it. Chicken MC, can he drop the Chaotic Offering? Boom, he does. He might go down. Can he get Fatal Bonds off? He throws the heal on himself. Stella, though, going to be able to last hit. Rage runs out, gets impaled. JNT dropping into the fight, so Chicken MC actually going down kind of on the front lines. I think maybe this Bear here should be more on the front lines. But, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter where you are. But Storm is going to get you. But the two rocks here, the Warlock Golem's doing work right now. Ball Lightning stolen by Rubik. He picks up, uses Ball Lightning to telekinesis the Shadow Demon. Call down is used to ensure the kill, as well as a Fade Bolt, I believe. So nice spell steals there by the Rubik. Extravagant goes top to farm. I gotta say, he's probably going to go an Orchid. BKB, I mean, you're still going to get stunned and then burst down by the Gyrocopter after the Warlock ult. So with that Orchid, the Nake's Bomb onto Chicken MC, I think is... I say the only hope, but now I'm seeing a comeback be mounted here by Chibiusa's minions, that's for sure. They're losing their towers one by one, and they're not pushing any. But they have been killing Chicken MC, who was just having a phenomenal start. He was maybe even 7-0, 7-1. Now he's 7-3, so 3 deaths in a row for Chicken MC. But he's doing what he needs to do. He's getting his ult off. The Fatal Bonds would have been nice in that fight, but... Drums finished now on Incarnate. Let's check out everyone's items. Drums Aquila on Incarnate. Orbit sitting on, well, we'll check his bear later. Jamie D looks like he's going for the mech. Ags, C, Lopert, normal support items. Magic Soap, normal support items. Extravagant, he's got treads now. Null Talisman, some gold to see what he works towards. JNT, Phase, Boots. Chibiusa working towards that mech on the Coddle. And Stella's got that armlet of Mordegon finished up. Jamie D on the hunt right now in Vendetta, looking for anyone to pick off. He finds Extravagant. I don't think he's got the burst to kill him. 900 health. Let's see, he bursts for a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be that much. And with the ball lightning, Storm Spirit would have been just fine. Now they look to possibly push the bot tier 2 or the top tier 2. Just waiting on Chicken MC's ult. I'm sure 20 seconds on that. So maybe they'll start mounting this push now.
But Dire's bottom tower
Check out the net worth tab.
Attack.
Chicken MC still in first on the Warlock, followed by Orbit on the Lone Druid, and then Incarnate here on the Gyrocopter. So we can see that the net worth of the heroes for my intent arguably higher. Not quite an argument, but 7.5k gold advantage for the Radiant, which we expect after looking at this net worth chart. Check out the levels. Everyone's level 6. Coddle pretty underleveled right now. He would like that level 4. She actually would like that level 4 Illuminate. So level 7 for that. And then level 8 probably for Mana Leak would be nice. So looking for level 8. And that mechanism to be finished, obviously. That's a key item right now. Well, normally for any team, but especially going against all of the AoE damage. They need that mech, they need that pipe. So I expect Clockwork to actually go for this pipe. And the push comes out. Jamie D stuns up the Coddle, I think returns that damage a little bit. The poison's going out, and even all the counter push here, the Shadow Demon, the Clockwork Rockets, the Illuminate, they're just pushing right through it. They got the Warlock heal. Do they have a mech? No, not yet. I think Jamie D is probably getting close. Yeah, he's actually really close. Like a couple hundred gold.
Tower is under attack.
So another tower. No one goes down in that fight. Taking a lot of damage was my intent. They're pinging for that Roshan, but they're gonna... Chibiusa is gonna know. They smoked up right next to a ward. Actually, let's check. Can they see that far? Yeah. They can see that far right to here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Chicken MC with the stopping his alt animation to make that sound. It's pretty jokes. They're kind of screwed if he accidentally casts it.
Middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, they're expecting the Roche. Now Stella gonna go top by himself, but here the smoke gank went all the way top. They're being circled up by, it looks like Extravagant. They know they're there. The smoke is revealed out. Hopper doesn't get the stun. The disruption is there. The upheaval onto Magic Soap. JNT stuck in it as well. Bear just going to be wailing. The initiation from Extravagant. Stella runs in too. Incarnate goes down. Chicken MC though with the double kill on the other side of the battle. He drops his 2 rocks going down. Stella going to drop nothing to infest into to get away. Buyback here by the Clockwork. Let's see where Clockwork is TP to over here. Extravagant gonna get away. Chibiusa gonna get away. Will JNT get away, however? There's gonna be a nice Fatal Bond's actually still on cooldown. Everything's still on cooldown. So the team fight going the way of my intent. Gonna get yet another tower. All the outer towers are gonna be down now. The tower's even been scratched. Yeah, the bot tower's taking a bit of damage. Mid and top, yeah, but still standing. And this is going to be the death of the top tier too.
Must I repeat myself?
And some aggressive wards coming out. One on the high cliff right here, which is always a nice ward. Going to shut down that jungle farming that Nax is trying to do. Going to continually get ganked now when he's up there unless this whole team is really close by. And we'll see what my intent decides to do. I think they still need a Roche, that's for sure, to break high ground. Because there's a lot of counter push, and going uphill is a little bit different. Got that Illuminate, as we mentioned, the Rockets, Static Remnants to take out the Creep Wave, Poison, Shadow Demon as well. Extravagant running for his life right now. Used all of his mana to Ball Lightning max distance. Chicken MC going to take a shortcut. Going to run past a couple sentries, so I think they'll see him. And TPing out. Actually, there's Extravagant going right back to base. The Rocket, though, going to follow him. Check out Incarnate's item. He's got the Helm of the Dominator. He's 1 in... Where is he? 1 in 4, so he's died quite a few times still. I'm not finding the most farm. On net worth, he's still 3rd, so he's not really complaining about that. Still doing better than any of the farming item-dependent heroes on Chibiusa right now. And here comes the Roche. They gotta know. It looks like they're kind of mobilizing for it. Nakes, I think, is being summoned in onto the Coddle here. They're going to maybe infest into Extravagant, then they're going to go. Roche is kind of low. Chicken MC doesn't have Chaotic Offering, so it would be a risky endeavor. MD gets low. Extravagant jumping over to the trees, throwing out some harass. I think the jig is up. I don't know if this Roche... Well, Roche definitely going to go down, but who's going to get it? The team fight might break out here, and at any time, Extravagant going to have to be the one to initiate. Maybe not, actually. My intent is like, alright, screw it. We're going to go up the hill. The rocket lands on the JNT. He's going to get bursted down before he can use anything, and an Impale there to continue the chain stun. And now Chibiusa trying to run away. Root Gaming, come on, Bear, get that Entangle. Doesn't even need it. Extravagant able to run out, but now they see him. He's got full mana, or almost full mana. He's going to be able to ball lightning juke out of this, I'm pretty sure. Unless there's an Entangle. There's not going to be. Now he's out of mana. Orb of Venom hit from the Bear, slowing him down a bit. Jamie G thought about getting an Impale off, but didn't want to overextend. Goes back to the Roche pit. Gonna get the first Roche of the game, 23 minutes. Going the way of Gyrocopter from my intent. He's been dying a lot, as I've pointed out a couple times, but not really a big deal. He's serving his purpose. He's got high enough net worth. He's got enough farm, obviously, correlated to that. 1, 4, and 5, so not doing too bad. Serving his purpose to Flak Cannon on that Soul. Fatal Bonds, as well as ultimate. It looks like we have a push into the high ground already. Extravagant taking a lot of damage. Gonna have to back up. Can anyone even initiate on this? The Nake's Bomb is ready, but Extravagant's got to go back to base. This is going to be the death of the tier 3. JNT decides to initiate. The Shadow Poison keeps going. Illuminate onto Incarnate. He's got the Aegis, though. Nice disruption by Magic Shield, but going to go down. Chaotic Offering being dropped. JNT going to get killed as well. Chicken MC with a double kill. Now they're chasing Chibiusa. The homing missile's out. Stally gets picked up before Rage. He rages now. He's taking a lot of damage. Chicken MC just channeling Upheaval. Still alive. Infest damage is a lot. There's a lot. Extravagant comes in, wastes all his mana. Now he can't get out. That's a triple kill, ultra kill. Chicken MC goes down. He got a double kill while he was alive. Got 2 more when he was dead from his rocks. There's a buyback by Storm. The Rax is going to go down here. Extravagant going in again. Going to get Incarnate. That pops the Aegis. Now he's going to have to get out. The missile going to land. They just want the Rax and they want to get out cleanly. Well, maybe not so cleanly. 3 down, but...
Are under attack. If you're just tuning in, Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Thank you, Tinker, for that casting for me. Anyway, Midrax is down. Extravagant just going nuts. Again, he gets entangled right away. The rocks are still there. The Flaming Fist, that's going to be enough damage. He's going to go down. Orbit actually picks up the kill. I think Orbit maybe going to go down. No, Incarnate series. Wow, another entangle from the Bear just when he needs it. Incarnate with a call down as well. And Orbit picks up a double kill there. Going on JNT even still. Going to hook away to a friendly hero there. Now Orbit goes back to base. Chicken MC starts the push on the top lane. He... has Refresher Orb and 400 gold at 25 minutes. It's pretty hard to come back from, no matter what your lineup is. Those 4 golems just do so much damage. Got a ward here. Sentry was right next to it, but no one able to get down there to D-ward. They were a little busy trying to defend their mid-racks. 2 wards on the high cliff, so everyone knows what's going on in this area. And let's see, Gyrocopter going to head top. Orbit's running up there as well. Just going to continue the 5-man. No need to sit back and farm. Oh, I wasn't even transmitting that. Going to continue to 5-man here is my intent. No need to sit back and farm. They can just press their advantage.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Watching the stream on my other computer now, I see the instant replay here of the mid-racks going down. I don't know if my stream FPS is a little laggy on that, or it's just my internet is kind of struggling right now. My endgame is fine, but I don't know about dropped frames. Maybe it's just the... I'll look into it later. Like I said, I just started streaming like last night at midnight and then rushed into this game. So look for better quality coming out of that soon. Anyway, all 5 up here. Yes, Gyrocopter's waiting on the rune. It's going to be haste. It looks like he's got a big item coming out to him. It's going to be the BKB, so that's going to be huge. He's got a haste, and now they're going to head top. Is there any mechanism? Did anyone ever pick that up? Yep, Jamie D's got it. He's got the mech, BKB, still nothing new really for Chibiusa's minions. Ghost Scepter on Loper, Refresher Orbs done on Chicken MC, and the ultimate is up, so...
Tower is under attack. Must I repeat myself?
Going to be hard for our Chibiusa's minions to stop this, but it is game 5 of 5, so a lot on the line, and I was going to say they're not going to call GG as a result of that, but indeed they just called it GG. We don't even get to see the refresher ultimate go off, but I have a feeling it's going to happen somewhere around this area. Here comes the fountain dive for the fans. Alright, for the fans. Extravagant still trying to run away from this. Probably going to go down here as well. Not able to get over the wall. But at this point, doesn't really matter, so I'll stop worrying about casting the fights. So congratulations to My Intent for winning CEVO Season 1. It was a great season. Cast a bit of the season. I cast almost all of the playoffs and almost all of the finals here. So big shout out to CEVO for putting this together. Very nice of them. Also very nice for them to allow community casters in the lobby, give us a platform to get our stuff out there. Yeah, the fake GG for sure. But yeah, anyways, so look forward to CEVO Season 2. I think the signups are out now, or they're going to be out soon. So when those come out, if you've liked what you've seen so far in Season 1, CEVO Season 1, or even just tonight, do sign up with your team. It's free to enter. I think there may be more of a prize for winning in Season 2. I'm not sure. It depends on the popularity. So if you want prizes for winning and you want different divisions, you want a main invite open, then subscribe your ass to CEVO, or get your team in CEVO. And get the word out there. Tell your friends, tell Reddit, tell your enemies, I don't know, so you can beat them in Dota 2, so we can get as many signups for the CEVO Season 2 as possible.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I gotta love Captain Bamboo. Really sick looking courier.
I don't mean to be alarmist, but Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Sorry, I just noticed that Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, sorry, I've kind of stopped casting. I don't really...
I don't mean to be
not much of a point, just want to get to that score screen. I guess it sort of was a fake GG, but it wouldn't really have mattered. Incarnate's BKB saving him a little bit there. Extravagant gonna get hit by that rocket.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's
Chicken
middle
MC.
tower
I haven't even
is
seen the, I guess on the tower. I want to see him drop the refresh. Oh! There's the Chaotic Offering 1. Magic Subs dodges one of them. But is it going to dodge the second, or is it even going to be used here? Refresher not even used, it's just used now. Cancels it, throws it down now.
Their bottom tower has fallen.
Now we got those 4 rocks. The upheaval. Man, another double kill. Chicken MC 17-5 this game. Pretty much dominated the mid. He's a really strong mid lane, and this is actually, I think, the first... I didn't see the first 2 games of the finals, but I think the first Warlock pick. And unfortunately, I'm not going to keep the stats updated that I was doing because I kind of missed the first 2 games. No one was really there to gather the stats for me, but I tried my best in that regard. They weren't really that exciting anyway, I'll be honest with myself. But Google Docs is really cool, so shout out to Google Docs. Ghost Scepter on Lone Druid and his bear. Anyways, GG. Thank you for watching, everyone, in-game and on stream. And again, congratulations to My Intent, and thanks to CEVO for putting this on, and Chibiusa had one hell of a run through the playoffs. Peace.